Hey, you lazy, ADHD-ridden zombies, are you tired of your low self-esteem keeping you stuck in Daygame? Sick of making excuses and trying to save money, only to see no results? Are you tired of letting your lower self or lower self-esteem keep you in the gutter for Daygame? In this video, I promise that I'm going to show you how this new concept of embracing your higher self or higher self-esteem and investing in my advanced Daygame programs like Kaizen and 3MP will get you laid faster than you ever thought possible, even if you've been struggling for years. I'm John Elite, the world's best Daygame coach with over 600 plus laid in testimonials, more than every other Daygame coach in the world combined. My students are getting laid, and if you follow my methods, you will too. Hey, did you know that investing in yourself is the key to success for my Daygame training? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy because you're so used to being cheap and thinking saving money will get you somewhere. Here's the harsh reality. Spending less means you miss out on the hands-on training you desperately need. Not everyone adapts as fast as my top students who can get by with less. Some of you are slow, have learning disabilities, or are sociopaths, ADHD-ridden, and super autistic delusional zombies. So what is the higher self versus the lower self concept? The higher self is altruistic, making high self-esteem decisions. The lower self is the sneaky, cheap, survival mode part of your brain that makes excuses and keeps you stuck forever. So I'm going to share with you 3 secrets about the higher self versus the lower self concept and how you can use this understanding to make better decisions and invest in yourself with my coaching. And I know what you're probably thinking. Why should you invest in yourself? Why not go the cheapest route and never invest more? But I'm going to show you why you need to stop being cheap and start getting real results. So the first secret is higher self versus lower self concept. The big idea here is understanding the 2 parts of your brain and how they influence your decisions. The higher self is the altruistic, high self-esteem part of your brain called the frontal lobes that makes long-term, beneficial decisions. The lower self is the survival mode part that makes cheap, short-sighted decisions and excuses. This is called the reptilian brain, or the Indian sneaky gear that is prone to scamming and backstabbing, not to mention excessive procrastination. This is important because knowing which part of your brain is making decisions can help you choose the higher self and invest in your growth. If you let the lower self dominate, you'll stay stuck in your current situation, making excuses and avoiding the necessary investments in yourself for Kaizen, Elite 60, or 3MP if needed. The second secret is, the more of my involvement, the more expensive it is. The big idea here is that my products are priced based on the level of involvement and direct training you receive. Elite Daygame, First Steps is priced cheaper since it has less involvement from me. Elite 30 and Elite Playbook are designed for you to do it yourself with minimal involvement from me. However, during times of inflation and lower focus, some people need more hands-on training, which is why Elite Access is part of the Elite Bundle too. However, Kaizen, Elite 60, and Mental Trauma Cure are more expensive. This is important because the more direct training and support you get, the higher the chances of your success, especially during times of inflation when focus and guidance are crucial. Some people are affected by the Maslow chart of human needs in survival mode being depressed affecting your focus. The third secret is identifying ideal clients versus not suitable clients. The big idea here is understanding who benefits most from my coaching and who might not be suitable. Ideal clients are those who are willing to invest in themselves, follow my instructions, and take action. Not suitable clients are those who make excuses, don't want to spend money, or have a one-track mind that limits their adaptability. This is key because if you need more help and are willing to invest, you'll get laid from programs like Elite 60 and Kaizen. If you're not willing to invest, you will struggle even with the basic programs. Hard cases or unteachable cases unable to recognize their learning disabilities taking faster programs will fail. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's why should I invest more money in these programs when you can just do it by yourself with Elite 30 or Elite Daygame First Steps? Well, the tricky thing is that most people think they can achieve success on their own with minimal investment. However, without the proper guidance and training, especially during inflation, they often fall short and struggle to see results. And so I've got this Elite 60, Kaizen, and 3MP bundle program for you. It's designed to rapidly improve your Daygame skills and get you laid fast. What makes this so special is the fact that Elite 60, Kaizen, or 3MP programs provide more hands-on, one-on-one coaching you wouldn't get with other programs. These aren't just consulting sessions, they are direct training designed to cater to your specific needs, especially if you're struggling with issues like ADHD, sociopathy, or learning disabilities. The in-depth training ensures you achieve real results, even without a boot camp. And so what this is going to do is help you overcome your unique challenges and get laid through Daygame. With Elite 60, Kaizen, or 3MP, you get the dedicated support and training needed to succeed, transforming your Daygame skills and personal growth. I am someone who has coached over 600 plus laid in testimonials of students to success, turning them into Daygame champions. What I do is analyze the unique challenges each student faces and tailor my coaching to address their specific needs, ensuring they achieve success through Daygame. So what I've done is develop comprehensive training programs like Elite 60, Kaizen, and 3MP that provide step-by-step guidance to help you get laid fast through Daygame, even if you are a hard case slow learner. Since I was a Daygame coach trying to get slow students to take the right programs, but their lower self kept kicking in, I really wanted to get these slow guys to invest in programs like Elite 60, Kaizen, or 3MP, instead of just consulting with Elite Access. I wanted to get them to invest in themselves and succeed, and I could get more 2024 students to achieve real success and get laid. But their unwillingness to invest in intensive coaching was a major hurdle. They preferred to go back to Elite Access, trying to leech off me for cheap, rather than commit to the one-on-one training they desperately needed. I felt terrible because they were stuck in their lower self, making cheap, short-sighted decisions. They were slow, and 2 of them were kicked out of my Elite Access programs before the Latino guy and the black student. The Latino guy used an alt account and was so slow for Elite Access he was kicked out immediately for being a zombie. I guess some things never change. I felt even worse because I knew they had the potential but were sabotaging their own success by leeching off me and being parasites. I felt like I wasn't reaching the students who needed me most when I pitched them the courses they needed. The problem was that their lower self kept winning, and they were avoiding the programs that could help them. Also, a potential Indian and half-Asian Gen Z guy went to 2 white dating coaches who have 0 Daygame laid testimonials. If he got burned twice by white plausibility, what does that have to do with me? Seeing potential students fail despite my proven methods backed by 600 plus Daygame laid and PO testimonials was frustrating. It meant watching potential successes slip through the cracks. Then, as if by chance, something amazing happened. That's when I realized I needed to emphasize the importance of investing in my intensive coaching. It was now crystal clear to me how to motivate students to invest in their success through intensive programs because I saw I could finally help students break through their limitations and achieve real results. I also learned that not everyone can succeed with minimal investment. Some need more intensive coaching. If they are mentally slow, they need to invest in intensive coaching programs instead. As a result, I restructured my approach to emphasize the importance of intensive programs like Elite 60, Kaizen, and 3MP. After I did that, I started to raise the price for all of them except 3MP since they didn't take it seriously. Now it's even higher, attracting quality students who can afford it. If you invest, you emotionally invest and will do it. If you pay attention. Suddenly, I was helping more potential students break through their lower self mental barriers to get laid if they train with me. That's when I realized that the secret to getting them to take these programs was investing more time and effort into those who need it most. My plan was to start promoting the benefits of intensive coaching for slow learners. So I started reaching out to potential students and explaining the value of programs like Elite 60, Kaizen, and 3MP. But I didn't stop there. I then provided case studies and laid testimonials to show the effectiveness of these programs. After that, I implemented a more aggressive marketing strategy to attract slow learners to these programs. But there was still a problem. Some students were still resistant to investing in their success, clinging to their lower self and making excuses during the 2024 inflation. I ended up getting so frustrated that I decided to create a more compelling way to showcase the importance of these intensive programs with this video. I chose to call it the Elite Intensive Coaching Series. I thought if I could create something that would make it possible to transform even the slowest learners into successful daygamers in 2024, I'd be really happy. After months of dealing with these cheapos, I raised the price and I created the Elite Intensive Coaching Series. I can now help any daygamer, regardless of their starting point, achieve success through these intensive programs. I then started to let other daygamers who struggle with slow progress and need intensive coaching use the Elite Intensive Coaching Series. As a result of all this, I was able to achieve a significant increase in student success rates, especially among those who previously struggled with slower progress. After creating the Elite Intensive Coaching Series, I was not only able to help even the hardest cases succeed and get laid or educate them on which programs they need to take if they are lazy and slow. I've also been able to stop wasting time on students who are not committed to their own success trying to cheap out and be leeches. I can now focus on those who are truly ready to invest in themselves and achieve results during the 2024 inflation. And in the end, all of this means I'm now able to turn even the most challenging students into Daygame champions. I'm always here to help, and I can't tell you all the amazing results I've gotten for daygamers just like you who are struggling with getting laid through Daygame. I also have the 3 months to proficiency bundle, which is more cost-effective since the other courses require more of my time for one-on-one training. It ensures you are set for life, instead of thinking with your lower self like the stubborn, slow, one-track mind Latino that keeps saying you don't have what I want, even if it is identical to what he wants. He wants it at a cheap price where I work myself to death, like a leech or parasite. He wants me to sit there for 12 hours watching him make mistakes, then pay me peanuts watching his training by being a pain in the ass like before when he was kicked out of Kaizen and Elite Access, now twice, but he is expelled for life, banned for 10 lifetimes. This video calls out you lower self guys who are slow hard cases, pain in the ass students from hell. If you click the link, you can get started on your transformation that will get you laid. I honestly don't know how much longer I'll keep this Elite 60 Kaizen 3MP bundle program available, and prices will probably go up because 3 people took my coaching for granted. A Latino and teachable case who later got laid with my Elite playbook, but only once. My black student who spit in my face for Elite 60 high income skills. Also, an Indian who is a 23-year-old Gen Z Asian potential student who got burnt by 2 white dating coaches, then not trusting me. I'm not white and I have 600 plus laid in testimonials. They have like 0 or 3 total. What does that have to do with me? It's your loss, your lower self behavior. It's ironic I just got an Elite 60 student now who is black and 23 years old, as if he was manifested to spite you. So click the link to get it today while it's still available before you waste your entire summer. I'm always here to help, and I can't tell you all the amazing results I've gotten for day gamers just like you who are struggling with getting laid through Daygame. I also have the 3 months to proficiency bundle, which is more cost effective since the other courses that require my time for one-on-one training. Elite Access is only consulting for 5 to 10 minutes a day, unlike the 3MP bundle, which is one-on-one. You get every day game course, so you are set for life. It's cheaper than getting everything separately. Instead of thinking with your lower self like the stubborn, slow, one-track mind Latino that keeps saying you don't have what I want, even if it is identical to what he wants. He wants it at a cheap price where I work myself to death. But he is expelled for life, banned for 10 lifetimes, which sparked me making this video to call you lower self guys out who are slow hard cases, pain in the ass students from hell. Also, unteachable cases, uncoachable people won't be allowed to join my program. Kaizen now has a new test. You have to show me you can do the day game stock properly, which autistic people can, or finish the mindset playlist. Also, get the hybrid opener down as your physical test to join my John Elite army. I won't even get on a sales call with you until you can complete that. The program does have a 100% success rate, meaning everyone who finished it got laid from it. Of course, that Latino zombie didn't even make it past a week, sweating bullets, due to cortisol passing out, having a siesta, and Latino fuck behavior who can't do multiple steps. Just a one-track mind which implodes on itself. Instead, you should go for Elite 60, which is the same price and more forgiving. It's new and it deals with emotional intelligence for those people who have no emotions, turning women off.